Yo, what is going on, guys? So, I made a video a couple weeks ago on a company known as Teamkill Media. The reason I made a video on Teamkill Media is because of a controversy they got into where they refused to port their game to the PC. And the reason why they refused to port their game to the PC is because people might make, let's just say, Gooner mods of the characters. You know, let's punish the entire PC platform because of what one guy might do. I would recommend going and watching that video first before watching this video for extra context, but it's not really going to be needed. It's up to you guys. This company is also known to get into console wars. You know, I absolutely love the fact that men in their 30s and 40s sit there and argue over which plastic box is better. Great use of your time. But as the days went on and they continued to console war and try to defend themselves for their stupid positions, they got roasted more and more, so we're gonna go over some of their tweets and the responses to them. So Teamkill Media here reposted a post by Punished Gamer who said you were right, and he links a post of a guy saying, "Welp, PC gamers are already destroying Spider-Man, shrug emoji." Damn, they're destroying Spider-Man? Let's check out how they're destroying Spider-Man. Oh, it's just a Spider-Man mod with cool wings, totally destroying the game. You know, seeing Teamkill Media repost something like this makes me think the reason they're not porting to PC has nothing to do with the voice actors, and they're just console warriors. They're constantly reposting shit about PC gamers being bad, and being buddy-buddy with PlayStation fanboys, including the generic Eric, a guy who used somebody's fucking cancer diagnosis for console wars.
Oh, yeah!
By the way, the generic Eric has me blocked when I've never ever interacted or even spoke about this guy. Rent-free, baby. Oh yeah, I completely forgot to mention that this guy also likes to abuse the YouTube copyright system. I mean, just a great guy to be openly buddy-buddy with. How do they respond to being called out about this? They don't give a shit. Check out this thread right here. Teamkill Media reposts a guy getting a trophy in their game, the Platinum Trophy, and says, "Heck yeah, awesome job." Somebody immediately responds, "You guys gonna answer to dancing around with this dude yet?" And they attach the screenshot of the generic Eric weaponizing a cancer diagnosis. Now, I'm not someone who believes in guilt by association. You can be friends with someone and not agree with every single thing they've ever done. Just don't brush off the criticism. But that's exactly what they did. They basically said, in a roundabout way, that they don't care. It's not our job to parent and police everyone on the internet. We interact with people who follow us, talk with us, or like the games we make. We know that this guy likes to mock cancer patients over video game disagreements, but we don't really give a fuck and we're gonna follow and interact and be friends with them anyway. What a absolutely fantastic big brain response from a public company. I mean, we're not talking about some 3-follower account following somebody problematic. We're talking about a public company here. You guys are pathetic as fuck and so desperate that you will ignore someone weaponizing cancer. Anything to console war, man. Anything to console war. Doubling down on being associated with a guy that abuses the copyright system, has doxed people, and has gone after Gene Park when he was taking cancer treatments. Y'all weren't shit before, but this is fucking abysmal. Like your dog shit games. Their last game they created, I think it was called like Quantum Error or something, it got like a 3-point-something user score on Metacritic. It was awful. These guys know that their games suck and are just slop asset flips, so they purposely appeal to fanboys that have no quality standards and will just buy something because it's made by a fanboy. Oh yeah, speaking of slop, let's talk about their optimization. I checked the requirements and recommended specs for one of their games, and it recommended a 4080. Not only that, but this upcoming game, Code Violet, they're making might not even be 60 FPS. Maybe if you guys ported it to another platform like, the PC, you'd be able to get some decent fucking performance out of the game. They make a post thanking somebody, and somebody down below says, 60 FPS mode. Don't forget it. Completely reasonable, by the way. Unless the game is literally some boundary-breaking, like, masterpiece innovating in ways never seen before, Every single game should run at 60 FPS at least on consoles, especially if you're gonna refuse to port to PC. We will try, but can't promise it with the amount of features we are implementing. I mean, that's a pretty good way of saying you couldn't optimize it. Now, Teamkill Media loves to act like they don't have anything against PC gamers, despite punishing all PC gamers for the actions of 0.0001% of them. They also like to use the piracy argument. What is happening right now with FF7 Rebirth on PC is exactly what we have experienced even though we are a small studio. It happened on the first day of our very first game released years ago, Kings of Lorne. So for the ones who have accused our game, Sun and Bone, of having low player counts on Steam, bro, no way this guy's actually trying to say his low player count is because of piracy. Bro, your game was ass. If that's the case, then how come tons of other games that are very easy to pirate do just fine? Could it possibly be that the game just sucked and recommended a 4080? We released Sun and Bone on the Epic Games Store first before Steam, and it was instantly pirated. Source, trust me bro. On both games we have released on PC, the result is low player counts and loss of revenue. Well, not really, because people who pirate don't buy games anyway. Dude, if people are gonna pirate, they're gonna pirate something worthwhile, not your asset flip. They also retweeted this right here. Good point, to be honest. Piracy is stupid on all counts regardless of how anyone looks at it. I'll never pirate any games for any reason. I mean, dude, if you want to pay like $700 for a rare version of a game that you can't get anymore, be my guest. Personally, I'm not gonna do that, but it's up to you. I was gonna end the video here, but we have an update on the situation. They're now desperately trying to defend themselves for being buddy-buddy with the generic Eric. So, Gara made a tweet here saying, just a reminder that @Teamkill Media supports people like that generic Eric, don't give them any of your money or even pirate their crappy games. Teamkill Media makes a response saying, we do not support anyone's negative behavior towards anyone. However, we cannot go through everyone who follows us to make sure they haven't said or done anything negative in their lives. Yeah, this is just incredibly dishonest because people were actually coming to you and saying that this guy made fun of a cancer patient. You wouldn't have to go through his tweets and see that. And you actually defended yourself by saying you don't care, basically. Eric made a tweet saying that you guys were getting flack because of your association with this guy, and this is what you replied with. It's all good. We are unfazed by it. We also receive a lot of flack for being honest about game development, as if some would rather we lie instead of being upfront. We will never stop being honest. I mean, this makes you look pretty dumb, dude. He then goes on to say, we are not here to police or judge people. Once again, another straight up lie. I mean, the entire reason you guys were sprung into controversy is because you're trying to police PC players into what mods they can put into their game. We are here to share the video games we make and will talk with any fans who follow us, even the ones who tear us down constantly, despite us being upfront about what we do. So yeah, very weak defense right here, and I really don't have that much else to say. Basically, the company is spiraling, they're crashing out, and I think their game is gonna flop. But feel free to let me know what you guys think of Teamkill Media and the whole situation down below. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike and an angry comment. And yeah, peace.